Okay, now that all the flour is mixed into the liquid, so what I'm going to do is allow it just to sit and rest so that the kamut can absorb the liquids that's in the dough. So I'll bring you back when it's time for the next step. Okay, the 30 minutes is up. So I've now added 1.5 tablespoons of instant yeast, and I'm going to combine that. The kamut is sitting there, and the thing with kamut flour is that it has a very low gluten level. But that ball of kamut dough is looking beautiful, and as you can see, the sides of the bowl are becoming very clean, which is what you want. So I would say maybe another 5 minutes, and I will have the gluten structure that I want for this kamut loaf of bread. Okay, let's see how much stretch I have in this dough. Oh, it's stretching. That's good. The thing with kamut is it might not do a window pane, but you want to know how pliable it is, and that's a really good stretch. So that lets me know that it's ready, and it still has a little stickiness to it, and that's fine. What you don't want to do is continuously add flour. Get to know the feel of your dough, because it is really, really hot this morning. I'm in Georgia, and so that humidity is already off the charts. But you have to know your dough. You can't just rely on the instructions in a recipe. Touch the dough so you'll get a feel for it, and you will know exactly when it's ready. All right, the next step is I'm going to let it rise. The dough is now in a greased bowl that I grease with avocado oil, and I'm going to just leave it in my Ancrisham bowl and put the cover on it so it can double in size. And once it's doubled in size, I will be back. Well, it's been 30 minutes, and as you can see, the dough has doubled in size. Now I'm going to get ready to punch it down and then roll it out and put into my bread pan. Dough is now in the bread pan, and once it rises, which will be about 45 minutes to an hour, probably lower than that, given the humidity outside, but we'll see, and I'll bring you back when it's risen and getting ready for the oven. The KAMUT bread is out of the oven, and I'm going to turn it on its side, because a lot of times bread will implode inward when you leave it sitting up. And if it's good enough for Julia Child to turn it on its side, it's good enough for me. And it does work, because I do all of my bread that way. And I haven't had that situation of it imploding. And another thing, when you tap your bread, can you hear that? That lets you know that bread is completely done all the way through. Now, I do use a thermometer because I want it to register between anywhere from 202 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. And it did register that. So now I'm just going to allow it to cool. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, Jesus loves you. Oh, the KAMUT bread is just lovely. And did you know that kamut is an ancient grain that can aid in digestion, gut health, stabilize blood sugar, and support weight loss? Plus, it is freshly milled flour. So you should try it. Absolutely delicious.